My name is Carter, and I'm with the Baron72, and you're listening to the LumbridgeLounge podcast. If you like what you hear, be sure to watch our guides and other content on our YouTube channel. And if you want to listen to our podcast other than on YouTube, we are on places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a minute, been a little bit. I'd say about like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
so.
about right? Sweet. How you doing, man?
Good to be back. I've been itching to do another episode.
Ready to record.
Yeah, I think we should do it a little bit more often
Mm-hmm.
because
Which is
I
something.
feel like we have lots to say today.
Oh yeah, we could talk about it. I think we're probably gonna be moving this to about twice a month now instead of like once a month. Get a couple episodes out at least, maybe more, maybe less. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. No, I've been good. We've just been grinding like crazy, and cool stuff has happened, and I think we're excited to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
For sure.
just jump right in.
For sure. Where do you want to start? Let's go with our account progress. So I don't know if we talked about it last episode since it's so long ago, but I know for a fact next time, so I won't talk about it. But if you guys don't know, I finally hit my base 80s. I'm done with that grind. I am here.
Nice.
Yeah,
Base 80s is huge. That just
it felt
so
really
nice.
good.
Yeah, like it's so nice to have everything 80 and higher, just because some accounts, like it's pretty solid, and then all of a sudden that you see like, oh, I have 50 rune crafting, I just haven't touched it.
Yeah.
But like to have everything 80 or higher, it's a pretty good feeling.
For sure, dude. Like once I hit that 70, like I think hitting 77 rune crafting felt way better than hitting 80 rune crafting, just because I was finally at Bloods, and from 77 to 80, like didn't feel like anything at all. It was so quick in my brain because it's so AFK, so good to do.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I didn't realize how good Bloods were until I finally got there, until I
Yeah.
experienced it.
They're super nice. They're so nice. Well, I'm at 90 now. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I'm not going to be doing bloods anymore from 90 to 99. But even from just doing blood runes, it makes it feel like not even that bad of a grind anymore. Like people
Yeah.
used to say, well, people do say that rune crafting is like one of the worst skills to train. But now I'm more worried about agility
Mm-hmm.
and mining, which I'll talk about later.
For sure. Which basically leads me to my next goal, which is getting the elite diaries done. That's basically my next step. It's where I need to go. I'm probably gonna start out with like thieving, try to get the ones that I hate out of the way first. Like I hate thieving, so I'm gonna try to get it done as quick as possible. There's gonna be some sort of grind because I still. I've hit
Believe
80.
you could not boot.
I'll go for a maxscape. Like I won't touch thieving until going for 99.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing too. Like I'm gonna save my 91 thieving to do later once I get my base 90s.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Anything else on your account you want to talk about?
I think the last thing is in a week or two, I'm thinking of starting the Nightmare Zone grind, trying to get my combat levels to 99 just to get it done out of the way. But like when I do it, I want to like dedicate the couple weeks to it, like every
Just
day,
that be like the
not do
only thing you
anything
do.
else. Yeah, not do anything else. Look at my phone every 15 minutes to re what's it called? Absorption up. Is it an absorption?
Yeah.
Reabsorption up, get my health down and keep it going. But
Yeah, man. I got a sweet guide for you. It's on a channel called LumbridgeLounge.
oh really?
Yeah. No, it's a nice chill grind.
Oh yeah.
It's something like, I don't know. If you have a lifestyle where you're pretty busy and you still want to get really big gains, you definitely want to do the Nightmare Zone and do it in a way where you can stream it from your phone. It's super
Yeah.
nice.
Get it. Because then once you get those high like stats, it makes so much like Slayer. flies by because you can actually hit things for high numbers and get it going.
Hmm.
Like, I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
sometimes that my account just goes a little slow through some of the tasks because I'm not quite there with some of the higher level Slayer tasks, but it's been fun.
yeah, for sure. And Slayer is also good to get a few levels in when you're fresh, a fresh new account. But yeah, I totally see what you're saying. Like, you just want to get the best combat stats you can when you get in later Slayer levels, just because it can be a grind for sure.
Oh, yeah. How about you, man? What are your goals? What are you going for right now?
Well, like last time, I'm just going for my base 90s. I'm getting closer and closer every time. I did a lot today, but in the past few days, I got up to 90 construction. I'm actually at 92 construction now, which is crazy. It just feels really good to get past 90 in construction. I'm actually going to get 99 construction within the next month probably, which is super exciting. Um, yeah, I'm just telling myself like once I get these extra skills that I'm still working on to 90 and I'm base 90s, um, I'm going to go for the max cape slowly. But by not burning out, I'm going to spin a wheel. I have an app on my phone and I put in all the skills that I don't have 99s yet.
Mm.
And once I get base 90s, I'm going to start spinning that wheel. And whatever skill I land on, let's say I get fishing, I'm just going to do one fishing level and then spin the wheel. And just do one crafting level and spin the wheel. And I think that's going to keep things interesting, keep things from, burning out. I could
Get
still get
fresh.
XP any day or every day I want to play, but
For
not just
sure.
doing the same thing. You know,
For sure.
there's
For sure.
actually an account I saw on Reddit a couple years ago. I don't remember what it's called, but I think his account was called like 199 at a time or something, and he would literally do one skill at a time and would not touch anything else until that one particular skill was at 99.
Dude, that
And
would drive
nah,
me
I can't
insane.
do it that much. Like I can sit down and do 10 thieving levels if I really wanted to, and I have, but from 90 to 99, that's just a whole other grind.
Yeah. I was thinking I was gonna do the same thing, but I might start a little earlier because I'm such a like I can grind here and there, but I don't know, you know me. I switch around so much in what I'm doing in this game, it's not even funny.
And that's
Like,
totally fine as long as
yeah.
you're getting XP,
Hmm.
not bank standing.
Like when I do my thieving, I usually only do 5% a day at most, which is like a half hour to an hour
Yeah,
of
that's totally good
thieving, and then I'm like, I can't do it
progress.
anymore. Gotta get off it.
Yeah, that's like me with TV shows. Like after a certain episode is done, I'm not the kind of guy that would binge watch a TV show series.
Yeah.
I think the furthest I could go is like maybe 3 episodes, and that's pushing it.
Yeah, and then
Then
by
I
the
have
end, you're
to
just like, I
stop.
need to go do something with my
Yeah,
life.
right. A couple other things I've been doing is I've been really focusing on my agility. I really want to keep that skill up and try to keep it with, on par or above most of my skills just because I don't want to worry about it at the very end of my max journey. And I've been enjoying it. It's a lot of clicking, but it's not that bad. Especially since I've been getting into the Hollowed Sepulchre a bit. I've been having a lot of fun with it, getting to learn it a little bit, and I just unlocked the final piece of gear that you can get with it. Not the dyes and stuff, but all those useful tools that you can equip yourself with, just to make it go by quicker, not fail as much. Yeah, that was a fun little grind, and now I'm just gonna save up those tokens you get there to recolor my graceful outfit to black. So I'm excited for that. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
So that Hallowed Sepulchre, like I've begun to realize how awesome of an update that is to the game. It's just
Oh
such
yeah.
a cool way to level up your agility and get lots of cool little pieces of loot throughout the way. And eventually, when you get to 92 agility, you get that chance of getting the Ring of Endurance, which is like 40 mil right now. So that's really
Hmm.
cool. But yeah,
Like I'm excited to start doing it because I think I'm gonna start doing it soon. Like I know I can't get that far. Like I guess I could get pretty far with 80. I don't really know that much about it, but um, I want to start doing it
yeah.
here soon,
I
just so
think
I can start
the
learning
earlier
it.
you start, the less floors you obviously can do out of 5 floors, but you're just going to learn it earlier and just
Hmm.
be more used to it by the time you unlock the next floor. So I totally recommend you going and trying it out for a
For
bit.
sure.
And I can definitely show you that, how to do it.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
I am down, so.
Yeah. Another thing I've been doing a bit is the herbivore, which I actually showed you how to do just a couple hours ago. And you've been
Yep.
grinding that. You're doing it
Been
right now,
having fun
right?
with it. Yeah, just because it's something easy, not have to think about it all that much.
Yeah,
Um,
it's way more chill than like focusing on chinchompas or something.
oh yeah, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use these herbs because if I can do this for say 10 levels from 80 to 90, I think I'm gonna use the herbs to get to at least 90 herb lore,
Nice.
so that I can make the max potions and stuff for
For sure.
raids.
Oh yeah, that'd be super helpful. Oh yeah. Yeah, herbivore's been fun. It's always fun to do something where you get that pet chance, you know.
Hmm.
You never really like expect it when you get it, but it's always fun to just think like, "Oh, I'm gonna do some herbivore for an hour and maybe I'll get the pet today."
Like I'm gonna kick this tunnel and harvest this boar. Let's see if I get it.
Yeah,
Come on, right now. We're gonna
right.
call it right now. Let's see it. See that pet.
Do it right now.
Nope, didn't happen.
Aw. Yeah.
Um,
Another thing I've done for the first time is cutting redwoods, and I think that is going to be one of my main AFK methods. It's just something like if I'm really busy and I don't really have time to look at my computer for every minute and a half or so,
mhm.
redwoods is definitely the method to just sit there and get something done.
Oh yeah,
It's super
I bet.
nice.
I bet. I
Yeah,
bet.
that's pretty much it. We can talk a little about leagues and that's
Sure.
something new that everyone's going through.
Kind of what the big point of talking about today is going to be is about leagues for a little bit, not for the whole thing. But do you want my thoughts on it first, since I'm basically the one that played it this year so far?
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
Um, so I like leagues. It's a good way to play the game and have a little bit of fun, have that rush of getting a bunch of experience really fast. Um, Figuring out ways to do things that you never would have thought of before. I like leagues a lot. But I don't know. It was fun for like 3 or 4 days for me, and then I just had a hard time still going with it because it just I don't know. I don't know if I have the Iron Man mindset for it. It's more like the more you do, the more you're saying, "Why am I doing this?" There's
Right.
no real like point. Like, yes, I can go start destroying bosses by the end of this because I can hit double strike, acid, and get extra Derek effect from all these shards and all these fragments to make cool relics and stuff. But all you're doing is like kind of cheesing the game. And to me, it just felt kind of unauthentic. Like it felt really fun and really cool. Like I loved it and it has its place. But when I have a main that's not even like close to maxing yet, I I started feeling like the pressure of, well, I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm wasting that valuable time that I could be putting onto my main. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really fun, don't get me wrong. It was really fun for the few days I played it, but I feel like since I don't have the 100% the knowledge of everything in this game, I was at such a disadvantage. It would take me the whole month to get to, like, bossing and stuff because every second I was wikiing stuff. Um,
Oh, gotcha.
like, I was on the wiki more for leagues than I have been for the main game. And I think that was a little backwards for me.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know. It was just it was really fun for a few days, and then it burnt me out faster than a lot of other things in the actual game.
Yeah. I see. And it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to preface before I start my opinion that this is the first time I've ever even attempted leagues. And I've been around with the other ones, but I just didn't even look into it. I just didn't really care. But I tried it day one, the morning of. I know they had delayed or like they rolled back the servers the morning they started. And a lot of
Cool.
people lost their progress at first, but that was
Well,
when I was still
they
sleeping.
they lost, so they rolled back the servers, but you kept your progress on the league's world and you didn't keep your progress on the actual worlds
Oh,
because there
gotcha.
was a certain manipulation of league's code that came from leagues into the main game, and that's why people were getting some ridiculous drops in the main
Okay.
game, and
Oh,
so they
like that
had to
guy that
roll
got the
back.
third age pickaxe?
Yeah, and I think there's like 4 or 5 people that like got pets in that time too, just like ridiculous drops all at
Yeah.
one time because some code went in there. So everybody that was in leagues kept their progress, just couldn't play for an hour, and they rolled back the actual servers.
Okay. Well, I started once they put the servers back online, and I started, and I was like the people that I was like there when everyone logged in, so it was crazy. In Catherby on the League World, hundreds of
Gosh.
people just in the small little town of Catherby. It was super cool. I was on mobile, and I was pretty pumped to try it out. I spent the first half of the day just going through, reading everything, and leveling up, and just dipping my toes in it. But by lunch that day on day one, I was already like, I don't think I'm gonna log back in. I literally haven't logged back in since the first day it came out.
Yeah.
But it's something for people, and it's not for everyone. It's for
Like
those people that like to experience like modifications to the game.
mhm,
In my opinion, I think it would be cool if they had one world or two worlds that just had that game mode on for like the whole year, and just people who liked that kind of game style that just didn't care about like the really long grinds of the game, but just wanted to boss for fun and just only be limited to that one world, and it wouldn't affect anything else in the game. It wouldn't affect the GE or the economy. They just wanted to have fun with it. I could totally see that. Like that would be totally understandable in my opinion, but I just don't see the whole competition with like the rankings and everyone trying to get the best score and getting the dragon rank or whatever. It just I don't understand it really. Cuz like I'm at the point in my main account where I can do any boss I want in the game,
mhm,
and I don't really care about hitting triple the damage on a league account.
yeah.
And I don't know. I just
Well,
I didn't want to do any quests over again either.
yeah.
And I know that you can like unlock it to auto complete the quest, but like I really didn't give it enough time to really give a full opinion on it. So don't
Mhm,
take any of my words personally. Like if you love leagues right now and you're enjoying it, that's awesome. I love that.
mhm,
And I love that you're playing it. But I have things that I want to get done on my main because I'm at this point where it's like, I'm getting so much done and I'm getting so deep into my goal right now, and I'm just really enjoying that. So yeah, it's been fun to
for
see
sure.
like posts and stuff on Reddit about it, and seems like a lot of people are really diving into it. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Like, I think I'd have gotten way more into it once I've completed this main, maxed it out, and, 'cause I think after I'm done with this maxed account, I'm gonna move into kind of an Iron Man or something. I don't know. This is probably a year or 2 down the road. I don't know when I'm gonna max. But because I am only 1974 total level, but, like, I feel like once you've maxed, you're kinda just looking for that next thing to do, and there's so
Yeah,
many people that in leagues that are that way, that are just like, "Oh, it's the next thing I can do, the next challenge." Because most people that have maxed have done Inferno, have done all these different things
right,
that now I can try to put my efficiency to the test and try to become like sh- uh, go and destroy leagues kind of a thing.
right,
But
for sure.
yeah, um, but it was fun. Like I won't lie about that. It was fun for 3 days trying to map out like a path I want to go, what I want to do. I think the other thing that kind of ruined it was, they kinda took away the challenge of leagues with, the rebate they gave back this last Wednesday. I don't think I agree with the rebate or, like, giving back points,
Huh.
um, because it's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be tough. Leagues is supposed to be hard, um, and when I logged back on, because I took, like, 3 days off before the rebate happened, and I logged back on yesterday, and I just had 115 points to spend. on whatever I wanted. So I was like, well, I'm gonna unlock all the skills just to unlock them, just to see if I want to play it again. But then I had all the skills unlocked. It's like, well, now I don't really have like a direction to go. I can just
Yeah.
do whatever I want now. And if I can do whatever I want, might as well just go play my main. Like,
Yeah.
might as well just go do whatever I want on the actual game.
Yeah. Like I don't quite understand what everyone's goal is for the league account. Like I guess people have different goals. Like they want to
hmm
complete the collection log for Vorkath or something. I don't know.
Well, like some
Or
people
do
want to get
raids
as
or
many
something.
points as they want. Some people want to get crazy drops and like see those things.
Yeah.
Some people want to try to max the account as fast as they can and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know Settled,
Yeah.
Swampoletics. Settled. He's on a journey with leagues to try to hit the biggest max hit you can, which is
Oh
something
yeah.
crazy like a double strike 342 or something like that. So you can
Yeah.
hit like I think he said the max hit you can hit is a 450
Yeah. I saw
in
the
leagues.
thumbnail. It said like 450 on it or something.
Yeah. And it's like, holy crap. And that's because one of the fragments has a relic effect when you have them put together that does the same thing as like Dorox. Or is
Okay.
it Darox?
Darox.
Sorry, I don't know why I said Dorox like a weirdo. But it has the same kind of effect as Darox. And then he's been going through Barrows over and over until he gets the full Darox set. And I think he just got it in
Okay.
the last video.
Yeah.
And so that stacks on top of each other. So he's going for trying to hit that actually in the game and just see
Cool.
those big old
One
numbers
shot the
back
giant
to
mole.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
dude. No, like I'm not a PvPer by any means, but I could see why Deadman kind of works. Like it didn't work this time, they had those big fails,
Well,
but it was
they're
cool that you
trying
would
to.
like spend the time on that account, getting it ready for a tournament. But like at the
Mhm.
end of this month, what's everyone gonna do with their account at the end? Like on the last day of leagues, like is everyone just gonna keep going until they get to their goal, or if they're already at their goal, they're just gonna keep skilling until they
I'd
get the
say once
highest total
people
level
are,
they can? Or
yeah, I feel like
like
once
it doesn't
people
seem like
hit
there's a
their
big
goal,
finale. You know what I mean?
I think when people hit their goal is when they're going to stop playing. Like, I think
Yeah.
once Settled gets his goal of hitting the giant number that he wants to hit, he's going to be done with the leagues. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm done. It took me 2.5 weeks. I'm not going to play anymore. I want to go back to my actual account.
Right.
Um, I'm going to
Has
get
it
the
only been like a
cosmetics,
week?
another thing.
Like a week and a
It's
half?
a week and a half. Um,
Okay.
breaking the fourth wall. It's Saturday the 29th for when we're
Yeah.
recording this. It might be put up the same day or not. Don't know yet.
Yeah.
But it's been a week and a half, yeah, because Wednesday was when the rebate happened, and that was a week after leagues came out.
Okay. Yeah. No, I like seeing these updates like this. I just hope they don't. Well, they're obviously gonna do blog posts about it the whole
hmm
time and updates
Yeah,
about it. But I'm
for
not
sure,
worried
for sure.
because I can see that I know they're working on a lot of future updates for the main game soon. And that was a lot of people's problem with like the Summer Summit last year when they announced Deadman mode and Group Iron Man and Leagues 3. Because there are a lot of people saying like that's all just like, you know, temporary content. Like a lot of people are going to
Mhm.
play their Group Iron Man for a couple months and then stop. And then the other two modes are just temporary. And
Yeah,
so a lot of people were worried. I mean, they did announce leaks or raids 3 then, but it doesn't look like we're going to have it until this summer or something.
for sure. Which puts us straight into our next point is about the Gillinor Gazette, right?
Yeah.
It's like the actual excitement of the actual game getting updates here pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I love to see.
Gotcha. Is there anything you want to talk about first? Like,
um, the thing I'm most interested to talk about right now really is the Guardians of Gillinor. Looks pretty exciting. Or sorry, I think it's called Guardians of the Rift.
I think so. I think it was Guardians
They
of
changed it.
Gillinor, and
Yeah,
then they changed it to the Guardians of the Rift. I wonder if
yeah,
it was just too close to Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're like, it's kind of cheesy.
probably. I mean, we do have Rocky, which is pretty much like Rocket, so raccoon.
That'd be funny if there was a Rocky pet just sitting outside the whole time.
Yeah. Anyway, the Guardians of the Rift is pretty cool. There's some drama about it on the subreddit, but you expect it to be drama because
Hmm.
a lot of people that play RuneScape have that mindset where if I go through a hard point in the game and they update it and make it a little easier for you to train runecrafting, then I vote no because you guys have to go through it hard as well.
Yeah. And for
And
those of you
I
that
think
don't
that's
know,
stupid.
this Guardians of the Rift is going to be is it going to be a boss?
There's no like damage you can take, I believe. It's
It's
just
going to be
like a
like
Temperos
Temperos.
basically.
Gotcha. Or is it going to be more of a mini game? Do you think it's going to be a boss or a
It's a
mini
mini
game?
game. There are going to be abyssal creatures in it, like when you go to the abyss to do rune crafting, those little creatures that you kill to get the pouches. Those
Okay.
things will spawn, but they won't attack you. They'll attack like the guardian that is in the
Okay.
center,
So
and
are we
like you
like
got to protect
defending the
those.
Guardian?
Yeah,
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like if I haven't really read into it all that much, I just know
mhm,
what's happening. But going back on that mindset is it's such an elitist mindset. Because yes, I went through the 1 through 77 grind of doing lava rune crafting and doing all the other rune crafting. Like yes, it was kind of rough. It was hard. But do I care if other people have it easier than I do? No. Like I'm probably gonna go do this mini game a few times just to have fun with it. Like I want to have more fun things in the game.
yeah,
All this is gonna do is make it easier for newer players to get into the game and build the game up. Now,
right,
now I don't want things to happen that change like the way we play the game. Like new mechanics like evolution of combat, how the game just changed back then. Like
yeah,
it's not going to change the game. You're just adding content to it to make it more lively, make the world breathe a little more.
hmm. And I do believe that lava rune crafting will still be quicker than this.
You think so?
Yeah, there's a chart somewhere I'm looking for it, but it mentioned that it's pretty much on par or a little bit less than lava rune crafting. So like they don't want to take away, lava rune crafting from
Hmm.
being the best method to do because they'll reward you for being able to click more
Work
and maneuver your
work
way
efficiently.
to the altar and back. But the thing about this one, it's just like Temperos. If you do it, you have the potential to earn unique rewards from it, which I'm for that. I like these rewards, and I can mention a few that I like. Um, one of them being the Runecraft skilling outfit. It's just another skilling outfit like all the other skilling outfits in the game, but it does not increase the XP you gain. I think it only increases the runes that you make. Um, that way, if you're like an Iron Man or something, if you're gonna make your own runes or whatever you do with that, or if you're making blood runes, you're just gonna make more blood runes on top of it, which is always good. I actually agree with that. I think adding the XP gain to it will just piss a lot of people off
Hmm.
even more than they are, which is stupid. But a 2.5% increase isn't even that great anyway.
Yeah,
Like in the end, from 1 to 99 with the outfit, you're only going to save like 5 to 7 hours of
yeah.
training. But there's there's some cool things. There's one thing that I like is it's called the Abyssal Needle that you can acquire, and if you have all the rune pouches with you, and you get that needle, you can like stitch it all together and make one colossal pouch. So if you're doing ZMI or lava runes or whatever kind of rune crafting, and you take your rune pouches with you with the pure essence in it, if you get that needle, you can just make all of your pouches into one. So you're only using one space, and that one pouch can hold up to 40 pure essence at once. And you can also stack that with the rest of your inventory. So I think that is where you'll get your extra XP per hour, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Being able to hold like an extra 6 runes or something like that, that's huge. Like it doesn't sound
Yeah,
like a lot, but that's huge.
yeah. And it's just one click to fill it all and one click to empty it.
Yeah, you're not click 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 4 times
Yeah.
down your inventory to fill everything.
Oh yeah. Super nice. Super nice. And yeah, I just think that it needs to happen. If Temperos was this successful, I think that they can make one for rune crafting that will just be great as well. And
Yeah,
it'll be popular and people are just going to love it.
for sure, for
I don't
sure.
see any problem with it being in the game.
Mm-mm. For sure. And like the concept art, I'm just looking at the concept art for the outfit. Looks dope. Like I actually kind of like it a lot.
Yeah. And it looks like there's going to be 3 different colors you can get for it, which is cool.
Yeah.
They did mention in the blog recently about a pet that you could potentially get there. They already have the Guardian Rift pet, which is basically what the Guardian will be based off of in the minigame, is the runecrafting
Mm,
pet. So they're deciding like maybe you guys would like to have an abyssal creature as a pet, like those little monsters that you fight to get the rune pouches, or something else. They're not sure yet, but
yeah. Like
everybody
I
loves
would.
pets, and I don't see any problem with more pets in the game, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Especially with how rare they are. Like
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah,
It is fine.
definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Um.
So like, there's just a lot of things in this Gillinor Gazette. If you guys are interested in reading all this information, you can find it on Old School RuneScape, their main homepage. If you scroll down, you can find the Gillinor Gazette for this month. It does talk about one thing that I'm really excited for is the mobile client beta. I know they already did a beta for the Android devices for mobile, and this includes, I don't know if it includes every single plugin that they've added to the Steam client, but they're going to do another beta soon, and they're going to include iOS users. So if you have an
Let's
iPhone and you
go.
play on mobile, keep an eye out to sign up for that. Something I'm definitely going to do because right now I'm doing a lot of agility, and so if I can see those little green boxes on mobile, it's just going to make it so much easier
So
to
much
tap
better.
where I need to go, and
Oh,
just a lot of other quality of life features on mobile. So yeah,
like
that's
I'd
something.
probably only do agility on mobile if that was the case.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
I'm really pumped for that. That's going to
Yeah.
be super nice.
Have you looked at this little map with like each team, Jagex team working and stuff?
Yeah.
On yeah, I'm interested for team 5. What do you think new player experience is going to be? Like, what is that? Like,
Oh, I
it's a
remember
complete
the last Gillinor Gazette. I think they mentioned something about it,
okay,
but I can't remember. Um,
gotcha.
like if you just look at this map, it's so fun to look at everything that they're working on.
Hmm.
Like the whole new player experience. There's a whole team dedicated for all the way from January to June and so on. Continuing further, just working on a new player experience, which could mean making it easier for new players to get into the game, not making it so crazy, overwhelming, and not guiding them at all. Um, just making it easy for people to ease in and get to know the world, and that might even mean adding more free to play content. Who knows? But that's always cool to see. One thing
Well,
that stands out for me that I'm interested in is the PvP arena.
hmm
Like I've always wanted to participate in PvP, but it just doesn't seem like the kind of style that I want. But like if we could get a PvP arena to replace the duel arena with like 2v2s or 3v3s and make it,
like
I don't know, more
competitive.
fair, and I don't know,
Like, I don't
just
know.
more
Have I
interesting.
told you about the Jimmy video? Um, about his idea with it? Like,
No.
this is way back in the day. Like, I don't know, way back in the day. It could have been a couple months ago. It could have been a year ago. I don't know. But I watched one
Mhm.
video and he's like, make it kind of like CS:GO or like one of these shooters where, oh, I can buy a DDS or I can
Oh,
buy like certain equipment to make my character stronger for the
like an
next
in-game
round.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have some rogues and you have some knights, and the rogues are trying to go steal a chest from inside the castle, and the knights are trying to defend it, kind of thing.
Nice.
Like you can basically just rip off from like CS:GO or rip off from other games. Um, kind of the concept of it, but adapt it to RuneScape.
Yeah.
Because like one round you might have the advantage because one of your buddies has an AGS ready to go wreck some house, like wreck some shop.
For
Like
sure.
you never know. But then he
And
might hit a zero
Jimmy's
with it,
been on,
and
yeah,
like yeah, Jimmy's been on
for
what?
sure. He's been on like some Jagex videos and stuff. He's been working with the J mods. So
Mm-hmm.
that they watch his
Oh,
videos.
yeah.
So they have that
Well, and I
idea.
think they really value his opinion because he's I feel like he's more of a player like me and you. I think we might even have a little more knowledge than him in some aspects of the game.
Hmm.
Because like sometimes when he talks about the game, he's like, I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know anything
Yeah.
about this game.
Right. Right.
Like
So like, just we need more PvP, like friendly
Mhm.
PvP.
Yeah. And then
I
like
think.
you lose games, you lose your rank. Now you're going against people the same rank, like that don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Oh yeah. One thing that I would like to have in a PvP arena is a counter, like a kill count that shows how many wins and losses you have. And the more wins you have, the more you're able to use, like unlock. So everybody starts off fresh, and when you start, you only can use like free to play items, and you just keep going with free to play gear. And eventually, the more kills you get, you start unlocking more high tiered stuff. So that way, like you start from the ground up. Like you
Mhm.
literally just start with ranged, just the lowest range mage. Uh, Maybe you don't even start with being able to gear swap. Like it's just it's just
Yeah.
melee, whatever. But
Let's
then
just go
like
fight each
over
other with
time you start
D-sims.
unlocking, oh now you can use some spells. You can now use curses and binds, and now you
You
can
can teach
switch to
people how to
range while you're
PvP.
meleeing. Oh, and now you're able to add I don't know, food. You can now add different potions in the fights. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Just
don't know.
really starting from the ground up and being able to be given that opportunity to be on a fair ground with an opponent who's also within those restrictions, just so
Mhm.
you can like really be given that opportunity to learn how to PvP
Yeah.
without
'Cause
getting
like
ice barraged and AGS and all that.
yeah, I watched some PvPers on YouTube, and sometimes they're just doing stuff, and they're like down in their thing and switch to the spec attack, and just they do like 4 things in like 2 ticks, and it's just like, I don't even know what you just did, and you did like 120 damage to that guy, and like if I ever come across you, you're going to kill me in 2 seconds, and that is insane.
Yeah.
So teaching people, I think, would be awesome.
Yeah.
Kinda the
Just have like a
basics.
class almost. No,
I don't
I'm
know.
excited for that. I think it would
Yeah.
be cool to add like a coliseum almost, so that if you just want to watch people fight live, you could just go and be a spectator.
Mhm.
Even place like I don't know if that's a good idea or not to add like placing bets because they don't want people to gamble in
Yeah.
the game anymore as
Let's
much.
let's not gamble. Let's not place
Yeah,
bets.
but at least have like a limit or something,
Mhm.
which they've already done with Dual Arena, which they will eventually take away. So,
Get rid of,
yep.
for
Anyway,
sure.
those are some exciting things to look forward to, and there's even more that we didn't mention. Is there anything else from there you'd like to talk about?
No, we've talked about raids in the past, like, we're ready for raids 3 to come out. They
Yeah,
have more stuff on it. They have the quests that we talked about. Um, excited for more content coming out. Make
yeah.
this game breathe a little more here and there.
Make me earn my quest cape back again.
Yes, please.
Always nice.
Please. I don't know. Should we cut it there?
Yeah, I think we're good with that. We'll
Sweet.
see what they have to update next time.
For this,
Always exciting to see
yeah.
new stuff that they're working on.
Yeah. Before we go, make sure to check out the Reddit post down below. Or do you put it in the description?
No, I haven't. I've just been explaining it,
Oh,
but I can.
okay. Um, but the Reddit post that we see today, um, is a suggestion for the name because the name of this guy, he's making a new account. He's making uh this account, and the name he wants is taken, and they give some suggestions, and the suggestion that it gives underneath, straight from Jagex or straight from the name generator that Jagex has, it's 69 dwarf cork, which you could easily misread as dwarf cock. Um, so
69 dwarf cock.
69 dwarf cock is what I
Yeah,
read the first time I read it. So pretty funny.
right.
And do you want to say the top comment because you caught that?
Sure. Yeah, what made me laugh is the top comment in that post, and the guy's like, "It'd be hilarious if you chose that name, and then Jack X just force changes your name, and then mutes you." And you're like, "What the hell? I just picked the name that you suggested me to use, 69 Dwarf Cock.
Come on.
I've actually been seeing a lot of super vulgar usernames lately.
Oh
Like
yeah.
more than I've ever noticed before. And I've even seen people on Reddit like posting about it too. So I don't know what's been going on there, but it's pretty funny. I
Yeah.
guess they just don't care anymore.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, before we go, quick shout out to you, Colin, for getting a little
Oh,
friend.
yeah, I got a little friend. I think we talked about it last time, but didn't really talk about it. But pets are real now. Pets exist in the game. And I finally got my little Vorky pet with me. Um, I always forget that it's in my bank because like I'm so not used to. I've played 60 plus days on this game and not had a pet, and I keep forgetting that I could have it with me and actually show it off.
Yeah.
But I got Vorky in 154 KC,
That's
which
super crazy, man.
awesome.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, pets are real.
Pets are
And
real.
it was sick because you got it recorded and we actually were able to put it in the Vorkath guide
Yeah.
that we just uploaded recently. So check that out if you want to see the drop.
Yeah, and I just want to say with that drop in the guide, I don't want to like make it seem like I was just randomly recording like all of my Vorkath kills until it happened. No, I was recording for that video to show that you could kill Vorkath with just a dragon crossbow. You don't have to have best in slot like uh crossbow. So I was killing with the dragon crossbow, and I didn't even notice it happen until like 30 seconds after the pop-up happened. And I was like, what was that drop? Like I don't understand. And I was like, then I searched the chat box in the bottom. I was like, no way.
Yeah. It's
So
exciting, man. You just messaged me on Discord. You're like, dude, get in the voice chat. I'm like, I can't right now. And you're like, just do it.
just do it. Just get in
And then
here.
I saw your screen was sharing and I looked at
Mhm.
it and I was able to see little Vorky there.
Little Borky.
Yeah, don't leave him in your bank, man. He needs some love.
My pretty little pet.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Camden. I'm not gonna give his in-game username completely, but we had fun playing with Camden. Just want to shout him out. We were able to do some corp with him. He's just a fan of the show and a good friend of ours now, and we were able to show him how to do corp, and I think it was a lot of fun. We were able to get some really good drops out of it. Got some Onyx Bolt drops.
Heck yeah, man. And, like, if any of you that are listening want to hit us up, like, we do have a Discord, please come join it. It'd be awesome to see the Discord start popping off and seeing people want to come interact with us. We want more interactions in the game. We want more people to play with all the time. So please go hit up our Discord. It should be down below.
Yep,
Yeah,
for
we'd
sure.
love to hear from you.
Yeah, we apparently a lot of you guys are listening on Spotify, and we'd love to hear more from you guys. So don't be shy. Uh, Hit us up on Discord or on the YouTube channel, and we'd love to talk with you guys and hang out with you guys. We're always down to do that, so don't be shy. And also, when you were just talking before me, I just hit 88 agility, so
Congrats, dude.
congrats to
Congrats.
me. All right, anything else, man?
No, I think we're good.
Sounds good. All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Deuces.